My name is Kayla Sweeris. I am 20 years old, born April 13th, 2005, Port Charlotte, Florida. Now I live in North Port Charlotte, Florida. My first memory is the earliest one. Oh, I remember getting picked up from pre-K for something I was like bad. I don't know what happened, but I did get picked up early. And I was in the backseat of my dad's truck, and there was this huge hornet. I was losing my mind. My dad was like, "You're just doing that because you've been being bad." Like, no, Dad, there's a bee back here. My most embarrassing memory is probably a few years after that one, where my grandma would serve me fruit every day, and I really, really hated fruit. So for months, I would throw it under the TV. Fruit flies were all over the house for a long time, and I was like, yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know. And then one day my mom moves it, and there was fruit flies everywhere, and like months and months of fruit. She slapped me across the face. But I was like, yeah, I deserve that. And I went to my room. It was the only option. I didn't have a choice. It was a relationship rooted in toxicity. It was rooted in bad things. It was rooted in imbalance. It was something that I know I needed to be separated from if I ever wanted to have a normal relationship with it. That just hasn't gotten easier. I lived everything. It's changed my mindset. I thought it would change it for the better, but it's just made me realize how incompetent I am. And without sugar to lean on, without that brownie, without that crumble cookie, without that BJ's Pizookie to look forward to, it's like, what is there to look forward to? I've been doing Lent, so I can't eat sugar. I did Lent. I'm not Catholic, but I did Lent because it got to a point where I'm waking up, and if there's sugar in the kitchen, I will eat a brownie for breakfast. And that was like, I don't think that's good for you. I don't think cookies and brownies for breakfast and lunch and dinner are good for you. So I was like, let me not eat sugar for 40 days. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been difficult. It's been hard. Especially when my friends pull out snacks and are like, have one. Oh my gosh, do you want one? And it takes them so long to realize I can't have that anymore. Yesterday, one of my friends pulled out a bag of Twix, and she proceeded to give each person a Twix. About 5 minutes later, I had to go around and collect everyone's trash. It makes me feel bad, like, I want a right Twix. The left one tastes like poop. All my friends are mean to me. My family's chill. They're actually pretty cool. I like them. But the gym sucks. I started to go to the gym, but I'm not very good at it. Very difficult. I'm really good at pull-ups though. The rest of them though, I don't feel myself in there. I fell down the stairs because somebody peed in an elevator, and when I stepped in it, I thought it was, this is a common mistake, pee often looks like apple juice. I had thought someone spilled apple juice in the elevator, so I was just tapping. It's a pretty small elevator, so I was tapping around in it, and kind of what happened from there was I come inside my apartment, and my roommates were like, "Yo, someone just peed in the elevator." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I wasn't playing in apple juice. So I cleaned them off with bleach, but the next day they were still wet and I fell down the marble stairs. I want to be remembered as someone who's good at the gym. Someone who doesn't need to eat sugar with and for every meal. Someone who doesn't play with pee in the elevator and who can recognize when pee is pee and apple juice is apple juice. And this is me, Kayla Sweeris, working through that.